Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Thank you very much for the beautiful chanting. Good morning, everyone. Let's resume reading from The Living Name, A Guide to Chanting with Absorption by His Holiness Sachinandana Swami. We are halfway through with this book. I'm hoping that you're all enjoying this book and trying to apply some, all, if not all, at least few of these techniques as you chant. Now we are in this third chapter, second part of the third chapter, the exercise and practical application. And we completed 3 exercises and we are getting into the 4th exercise. There are totally 7 exercises on this chapter, Seva. So we are getting into the 4th chapter. The rest of the exercises are pretty small. We'll start with the exercise 4. Śrīla Prabhupāda gave, by the way, the exercise is called Serve Krishna in Meditation. Śrīla Prabhupada gave a meditation that introduces us to Mānasi Pūjā, worshipping Krishna in the mind. One has to be a little open-minded to take it up. Prabhupada begins by saying, chanting the Hare Krishna mantra means keeping Krishna always within your heart. Then he guides us on how to offer Krishna an appropriate sitting place and to worship him with a sacred water, as well as garments and ornaments. You haven't got to make a very exalted throne for Krishna. You can imagine that in my heart I have placed a diamond throne and Krishna is sitting there. This is accepted and actually it becomes true. Even if within your mind you think that I have kept one diamond throne, a very costly throne, because Krishna is coming. He will sit there. That is not false. That is a fact. Now you create such a situation within your heart. Now Krishna is seated. Let me wash his feet with Ganges water and Yamuna water. Now I change his dress to first class costly garments. Then I decorate Krishna with ornaments. Then I give him something to eat. Śrīla Prabhupada ends with encouragement to practice the meditation often. Again, this is also from Prabhupada, from one of his lecture. You can simply think of this. This is meditation. It is such a nice thing. Anywhere you can sit down and think that Krishna is sitting in your heart and you are receiving him in such a nice way. This is not false. This is a fact. It is so easy. Last paragraph of this exercise. With instructions like this, Śrīla Prabhupada carefully guides the devotees on how to meditate on Radha and Krishna while chanting. It is an advanced practice which is attractive to those whose heart is already somewhat purified through chanting. In Sri Krishna Leela Stava 45, the great Srila Sanatana Goswami says, you, Krishna, enter the hearts of those who take shelter of your beautiful form and chant your holy names. So that's the short exercise. but not that easy of exercise. But if you are practicing deity worship in full form of deity worship, which usually done in temples, or if you have attended the deity worship courses that held by ISKCON Deity Ministry or whatever, uh, that you can understand what has been discussed here in this exercise. There is a Bhakya Puja and Manasika Puja. Two things are there when you do deity worship. So before you actually get into the Bhakya Puja, that is physically trying to wake up the deity, take the deity out of rest from the bed, or if you're Shaligam Srila, before opening, you imagine everything mentally that you're waking up the deity, your Arghya, Padya, Achamana, and so forth. Do all those things mentally. You mentally offer all these offerings, and everything is done mentally. And then once that is done, that also includes to the guru and then to the deities. Everything is done that on a mental platform first. Same thing is after that is done. Same thing is done externally, literally waking up the deity, changing the dresses and offering food and arati and everything is done second. So what has been told in this exercise is nothing to be surprised or new for those who are engaged in the deity worship. In the deity worship, these are the standards that everyone must do on a daily basis. So this tells us very clearly as we do this thing, our ability to bring Krishna into our heart is easy, makes it easy. Therefore, especially for the Grahasthas, that is why highly recommended doing the deity worship. Deity worship of Grahasthas is do not literally it's not an optional thing for Grahasthas. For Grahasthas, deity worship is mandatory. Uh, we cannot give reasons and justify our ideas of I can have the photo and worship, I can, all those different things. These are all okay. One should not argue that is the picture of Krishna is not having equal power of that Krishna doesn't manifest into the picture. Why can't I worship picture? Why should I have physical deities? So these are all unnecessary arguments and things which is not going to help that person, such a person who are thinking in that way. So having deities makes a big difference for one's Krishna consciousness growth, especially for those who are married, Grahasthas, because Grahasthas' lives are so much entangled, so much responsibility, so much attraction, so much distractions. So the only way for them to quickly progress is having physical deities at home and following the deity worship standard as much as possible. In that way, you can see these exercises are nothing but it's all about the prerequisite of having deity worship done. So I strongly recommend if you're not having a deity, start having deities at home and worship. Of course, take guidance from the senior devotees. Not if you, some of you may not be in a position to invite deities. So that's all has to be discussed. Until then, we still do whatever the best that we could by doing the deity worship in the best way that we are in. So that ends the fourth exercise. We have few minutes, and the next exercise is a prayer of service. But what I will do is see if there is any questions, one or two questions at this point, because the next one is little longer. Any questions? If not, I will jump straight into the fifth exercise. Okay, we have 6 more minutes. I think we should be able to do another exercise here. Exercise 5, a prayer for service. Praying to Krishna is a verbal expression of the most important aspect of bhakti, to turn to Krishna. Good prayers should therefore not be a lip service, but a heart service. The best prayers are those that come from a sincere heart that turns to the Lord, seeing Him as the only shelter. In Sanat Kumara Samhita 129 through 133, a wonderful prayer entitled Padya Panchaka is given by Sadashiva and Narada Muni at the banks of the Yamuna. It has the potential to infuse your chanting with devotional feelings and can be recited before your japa and kirtana. You can see a lot of these exercises are setting up our mind, mood before we can chant. And some of these are while we are chanting, how we have to how we have to chant. But majority of the idea of the exercises seem to be from the starting is to set up things before we chant. So let's see what are these prayers. That is from Sanat Kumara Samhita. Um, is 129 through 133. Padya Panchaka. Prayers to Sri Radha and Krishna. Samsara Saharan Natho Putra Mitra Griha Kulat Goptraru Me Yuvam Eva Prapanna Bhaya Prapanna Bhaya Banjano. One should pray, O Sri Radha Krishna, please rescue me from the ocean of birth and death. Please rescue me from the troubles born from children, friends, and home. Please break into pieces the fears of your surrendered devotee. Yoyam, yoyam mamasiti yat kinchit Ihaloke paratra cha tat sarvam bhavatoradhya charaneshu mayarpitam. O Sri Radha Krishna, today I place myself and everything I possess, both in this life and in the next, at your feet. Ahamapi aparadhanam alasya tyatya sadhanah agatischa tato natho bhavanto me bhavad katihi. I am the home of all offenses. I have abandoned all spiritual duties. I have no shelter. O Sri Radha Krishna, O my Lord, please become my shelter. This reminds me of another beautiful sloka uh, where it says, Aham hi aparada chakravarti. There is one great saint, he says, my dear Krishna, you are Chakravarti of all good qualities. I am also Chakravarti of all offenses. Therefore, we are equal in that sense. So similarly, like this sloka beautifully says our situation, ahamapi aparadhanam alasya tyakta sadhanah agatischa tato natho bhavanto me bhavat kadehe. I am the home of all offenses. I have abandoned all spiritual duties. I have no shelter. O Sri Radha Krishna, my lords, my lord, please become my shelter. Tavasi Radhika Nata Karmana Manasa Gira Krishna Kante Tavai Vasmi Yuvam Eva Gatir Mama. O Master of Radha, I am yours. O beloved of Lord Krishna, I am yours. I offer to you both my thoughts, words, and deeds. You too are the goal of my life. Last sloka. शरणं वं प्रपन्नोऽस्मि करुणो निकराकरो प्रसादं कुरुतं दास्यं मयि दुष्टे अपराधिनि मयि दुष्टे अपराधिनि. O Sri Radha Krishna, you are like two great oceans of mercy. Please be merciful to me. I take shelter of you. I surrender to you. Please engage me, a sinner and an offender, in your service. The Sanat Kumara Samhita assures us that one who chants these five prayers daily will quickly attain the direct service of the divine couple. So I can go ahead and share these prayers later. As it says, one who chants these five prayers daily will quickly attain the direct service of the divine couple. So hopefully we can recite this. That ends exercise 5. And 2 more exercise. We can complete this 2 exercise tomorrow morning, and that ends this chapter. And we will continue chapter 4 from next week onwards. And the next chapter is called Vipralamba, chanting in the mood of longing. Another beautiful chapter on this particular philosophy of Vipralamba, separation. Thank you all very much for joining. You all have a wonderful rest of the day. Chant and be happy. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna.